So if you're still questioning whether or not Wichita, Kansas works for you, we've already looked into Derby, Kansas, Andover, Kansas, Mays, Kansas, and Goddard, Kansas. If you're looking for something a little more off the beaten path, but still in the top 10 for education, school district-wise, according to niche.com, welcome to Haysville, Kansas. We're getting after it right now, so don't you miss it. Let's go. Well, you got to know how to get around Haysville, right? Okay, well, getting around simple. North and south, remember Broadway. If you're coming through Wichita, it is a straight shot through Haysville and beyond. Another couple important streets is going to be their main street. This is going to be where the bulk of the businesses are. Their historical society, which we're also in, their hometown market. You're going to get a lot of that hometown feel. A couple different buildings, the wire house, the library, on a tractor. There's a blacksmith right off over the bridge here. Hanging a right. It's going to be their historic district. They've got a really cool retro gas station, 50 style gas station. You're going to get a lot of your businesses over there as well. Heading east and west, Grand Avenue. Just right over this way will get you taken care of. Heading east, heading west, and that's going to be where the bulk of the schools are. We'll get into schools soon enough. Pretty open and shut here. You've got a couple different ways of coming in and getting around. You're not really having to worry about any highways. You're close to the turnpike. Just jump on Grand Avenue. Right from here, you'll make a right. You're going to pass Broadway. Can't miss it. Just past the hotel. Can't miss it. And I mean, really, that's getting around. I mean, Wichita is super, super close. You got a couple other smaller towns kind of off in the distance. Clearwater, Peck, Mulvane, what have you. Kind of off. Can't miss the Kansas Star as well. Getting around here, super, super easy. We're going to hop into education next. So for here, we're talking 6 elementary schools. That's three just along the main path here. And we've got one right at the edge, and we've got 2 more further out, technically in Wichita, but where they're situated is going to be still in that district. 2 middle schools and 2 high schools. Give us a second. We're going to hop on the map and we're going to show you in detail. Don't you miss it.
All right, so hopping straight into it. Education. Like I said, Haysville is still in the top 10 according to niche.com, but it's just a tool at the end of the day. This is based on feedback from parents, from students, from teachers, and you can't put all of your eggs in one basket, so check greatschools.com. Check when you're doing your map searches, look around, because some of these schools are not popping up on niche.com. Just a heads up. So just hopping straight into the map. Like I said, we're talking 3 schools right along the main drag here. We got one over here on North Delos. Look at that. That's the fields. Parking lot. We've got Nelson Elementary over here. And these 3 schools, like I said, are going to be right here along this main drag. Right off of, well, close to Grand Avenue. Now just down the way a little bit. Then we've got Rex Elementary. Yet again, another one. That's the Campus Colts football stadium. Haysville Middle School. They've got their little setup there too. Looks like tennis. And this is all along that drag, gang. So that's 2 elementary schools and a middle school. So we've got Meridian here. We're still on Grand Avenue. So over here, as you see, some of these schools are not showing up, and the high school over here, Haysville High School, didn't show up on niche.com. So you want to make sure you're not going all in on any one tool. We'll give you. And when you're doing these map searches, if you've been following me for any stretch, you know, hey, how old is the material we're looking at? December of 21 for this shot. This is Freeman Elementary. That's where the buses are stored. So let us zoom back out. We'll kind of give you a better idea. So another elementary school, St. Cecilia over here, Catholic school, Catholic church. Come on now. Now we got Haysville High School. There's no street view available here. That's unfortunate. Pretty decent high school. That's a pretty good size. Come on now. The old water tower. So we're going to flip it over. Haysville West Middle School. And these are by no means small schools. Prairie Elementary. Get a good look at that. And these, like I said, these tools are free, gang. This gives you a better idea. I know, kind of goofy looking, but it gives you a rough idea if you don't have boots to the ground. So we got what? So we showed the two middle schools. We've shown what? We've shown all, I think, what, 4 elementary schools? Yeah, because Ruth Clark over here is another elementary school. And this is Campus High School. I had several family members that went to this school. Some step siblings. And then we have one more. It's further out. It's kind of crazy to see because it's Wichita, but where was that? Because of where it's situated, being a little bit closer to, this is Meridian. It's over here, Oakville Elementary is technically in the Haysville School District. So, gives you some options. Several. You want to be in that school district. Me personally, kind of weird to see that's considered Haysville, but you know, hey, it's okay. That's why we do our homework. Am I right, gang? But you've got options. You've got options. And, you know, what's most important? Is education one of those non-negotiables? If not, you know, not necessarily as big a deal. It's not just one school. You've got options with the various schools. Like I said, most of them being along that main drag, Grand Avenue. But it's back off enough. You still got quick and easy access to Wichita, to Derby. You've got access to Clearwater. You can't miss the casino, like I said, but just kind of it's got to make sense for you in your situation. So, on to the next.
Getting any value, even a little? Come on, like, comment, subscribe, share this with someone. Maybe you know someone who needs some help. This isn't for you. Whatever you got to do, all that YouTube stuff. Got a question? Reach out. I can't read your mind. Drop the comment down below. Call, text, email, DM, whatever you got to do to get that help you're needing. Morning, noon. My wife said early evening, guys. When it comes to Wichita and the surrounding areas. Where else are you getting all this information? All these downloadable goodies. No pesky signups. All the tools you need. So you can do your homework and figure out if Wichita or one of the surrounding areas is right for you. Oh wait, it's me. You're welcome. But you gotta do your part. If you got a question, reach out, do your homework. When the time comes to reach out, and you'll know, I'll be right here. Plugs aside, we're getting back after it right now. All right, we're jumping into amenities now. We're over in their historic area. Right off over here, you're gonna see just past the gazebo, a spot where they do a lot of like farmers markets, get-togethers, trades, stuff like that. And right on over here to the left, we got the library. And like I was saying earlier, a lot of your businesses are gonna be along Broadway, just past Grand and along Grand. So, and then right on over here past the railroad tracks is Main Street. You'll see a nice 50s retro style gas station. It's a little museum, and we've got a handful of different eating options, fast food options, some sit down options for my business owners. Restaurant in particular, they're still doing business grants to incentivize fast food and sit down restaurants to relocate here within the city limits of Haysville. So if you've got a restaurant, or if you've ever thought about maybe starting a restaurant, they are really incentivizing that. Make sure you check the fine details before you jump in head first. Like always, gang, do your homework. But yeah, they've got their own grocery store as well. It's called Leakers. We'll pull up their web page. We'll show you that hometown feel. So, sensing a theme here, but hey, that's okay. It's all right around here. You've got some options, some fast food options, a handful of sit-down options. Like I said, they've got their own grocery store, pretty good sized store. My wife and father-in-law go there every now and then when they've got some sales going on. You got a Dollar General, 3 different gas stations in the area as well. Just to be transparent, to let you know, it is a little more limited. The grocery store does have some options. We're still close to Derby if you need anything kind of more, and you're also close to Wichita. So you can't find it here in town. It's not far. A number of different options. Got a nursing home, if that's something you gotta think about. Plenty of different apartment complexes, a huge complex just off of Jane and Grand Avenue. Brand new stuff. So there's a little bit for everybody here, and it's still growing. This is going to be a little bit larger than some of the other ones we've talked about population wise. And like I said, do your homework if that's important to you. The amenities at the moment is enough to get most by. It might be just a tad bit lacking, but they are certainly working on it. And if that's something that you're interested in pursuing, check it out. Do your homework. I'll leave a link down below regarding the link for the fast food, for the sit down restaurants. They're really wanting to incentivize that, to bring that to the local economy. If you've got that entrepreneurial spirit, check it out. That's all I'm saying. We can use a little variety out here. Gas stations if you need gas. We got the grocery store. It's a good sized store. You got some options for the eats. Plenty of parks. We got this park here. They've got a dog park, skate park, and a handful of other options for amenities. But next we're gonna hop into jobs. A local manufacturing place on down here. If like 9-10 schools here. If you're a teacher, there's options there. We've got some nursing home options as well. You've got options as an entrepreneur. You've got those options to work as well. Got the hotel. Turnpike's not too far. So if you want to head down south, like I said, Kansas Star Casino, not too far. You can't miss it. Head on down Broadway. It'll be on your left. Can't miss it. And they're always hiring. Solid place. I worked there for a long time. We got the Wildwood Vinery over there as well. If you like wine, if you like mead, I prefer the mead myself. Pretty good stuff. Anything else that's lacking, and that's job-wise too. If you're working manufacturing, if you're working aviation, if you're working medical, Haysville is not far from Wichita. You know, it's going to be a little bit further. If you're coming from one of those bigger cities, if you're coming from the coast, you're not driving an hour to work. I mean, you got options. Do your homework. We'll throw down some links, give you an idea what to kind of expect. Another one of those suburbs that is growing, and that's going to bring more job opportunities as well. Kind of what's on the horizon. They're trying to incentivize these opportunities in here for these service industries. You've got those opportunities. We've got so much in the works in Wichita as well. And if you don't mind just a slight drive, like I said, you're not driving an hour. You're not driving 45 minutes. Yeah, when the weather takes a dip and the snow is in here, it might be a little bit longer, but you're not driving an hour one way for work, you know what I mean? We've got those friends that make those 30-minute to an hour treks one way, so it's not here. Recapping, you got options on getting around. That's West Wichita, East Wichita, Derby. We got the Turnpike. You got options on getting around. You don't have to take the main drag if you don't want to. And if you've been following me for any stretch, I love options. There's opportunity if you're looking to start a food-based business in the city limits. Plenty of options for the schools. Like I said, check out niche.com. They're still cracking the top 10. If it's not quite as important, you don't need that #1 school according to niche.com. There's a lot of opportunity. There's a lot of growth happening. The apartment complexes down here were just recently completed within the last year and a half, and we're still growing. We're still expanding. If Wichita's not digging it for you and none of the other suburbs that I previously mentioned don't work for you, make sure and check this one out. It's kind of off the beaten path. It's not far. It is a contender. It's got to make sense for you and yours at the end of the day, am I right? Now, if you've gotten any value out of this, do me a solid, even a little. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. If you got a question, reach out. Can't read your mind, drop that comment down below. Call, text, email, DM, whatever you got to do to get the help you're needing. Morning, noon, early evening, guys. Come on. I don't want to make my wife mad. Just kidding, honey. I got your back. We've got all the information, all the tools for you. You do your homework, and when the time comes when you're ready, and you'll know when you're ready, I'll be here. I'll be here waiting to help. You're wanting to continue that journey? Check this video out right here. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you doing? Click my nice little logo here, subscribe, and until the next one, guys, I'll see you later.